You know, Steve, I'm really glad I was able to do the show tonight.
Why's that?
I had previous plans with Aaron Hernandez, but he left me hanging. Everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night, where we got a big old wide shot.
Hobby to hobby.
Look at this. Look how
Wide
wide of a
shot. Look, I'm right here. I'm right
Look
here,
at
man.
this. We're
What?
inside of a warehouse.
We're not.
It's a warehouse full of all of us.
Oh, you want it like to where our heads are cut off?
Head box.
Headshot.
Welcome to Grown Man Record Night, the place to be on a Friday night. We appreciate you staying with us. We know it's late this evening.
And if you're watching on YouTube, hello. You have already been to Record Store Day and gotten your purchases.
That's true, and that
or
is
not,
tomorrow.
or not. And now you're perusing to see what the leftovers are.
It's true.
Speaking of the leftovers, I don't binge watch normally, but
Yeah.
I started binge watching this thing called The Leftovers.
What's that?
On HBO. It's like a crazy. It's like Left Behind on dark steroids.
Okay.
You know the story Left Behind, which is
Yeah.
like a Christian kind of supernatural
Yeah.
about the rapture. Well, it's kind of like that, but the people that left the planet, a lot of them aren't good people. So it's like,
Sure.
what just happened? You know, it's really bizarre though. It's actually pretty cool.
It's like if a St. Louis Cardinal game exploded.
It's baseball. The Reds and the Cubs are playing tonight.
Hubby ball. I don't know what happened in the game.
We were winning in the seventh.
No.
I'll
Cubs
tell you.
have been doing super.
It was not bad. 7-5 or 5-3 or something like that. So
You know, speaking of Cubs, and tomorrow is Record Store Day. I'm not a Record Store Day guy, really. I've never really been. I don't like spending a lot of money for like reissues and special.
I think that what it is you're the same as me. We don't really like a lot of people around.
Yeah, I like
I don't
digging
want to
when
be
there's
with. I
nobody
don't want
there.
to be with a bunch of people.
And I just don't.
I just don't.
Standing in line for anything makes me feel like a bitch. Anytime I stand in line, I feel like the same way that when I ask for somebody's autograph, and I'm like, I feel like a bitch right now.
Yeah.
Standing in line makes me feel that way. Not to mention that I'm just not going to get up early on a Saturday, no way. But Mazel Tov, everybody enjoys it. I mean, it's a cool thing. It's fun. I understand.
Let me ask you
it.
something.
Yeah.
Being a photographer, because I do the same a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and you and I have both come across what many would refer to as celebrities
Sure.
on a number of occasions.
Absolutely.
Do you maintain your professionalism and don't get fanny on somebody, or do you ever get fanny on somebody, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never really, and I think I go over the top the other way around. Like when I met Archie Manning, it was just like, hey, how you doing, man? It's good to see you.
Right.
Thanks for coming up here. And I just kind of stood there and talked just nonsense for a couple minutes. Where I was inside, I was just like, damn, I should totally get a picture of me and Archie Manning for Facebook because it's.
But I work with a lot of people that do that though, and they're
I don't
like,
like
well, let
that.
me show you some pictures on my phone, and then they're capturing all this time from this person who doesn't really have a lot of time to do this with everybody, and so it's like I don't want to take their time like that. So, but yeah, I mean, we've both met some interesting people over the years.
For sure.
I don't know why I hadn't thought about that.
Where'd that come from? What the fuck was that?
We were talking about something.
We were talking about something. Record Store Day. So you going tomorrow?
I think I am. There's one record in particular I'd like to get my hands on. It's only a 10-inch. It's Claypool Lennon Delirium doing Lyman Limpy Green's 4 songs. It's like Boris the Spider.
Oh, yeah, that should be, I mean,
and was a 4th one. I can't remember what it is. So I really look forward to hearing that song because I don't know where it is.
And then but you talked about maybe leaving here and going.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, sometimes I just wait. I wait till. Yeah, I wait till morning because I'm not going to drive home like this. We got business to attend to.
Yeah.
Are you going to go to record store day?
No, I'm not a big record store day guy. And
but
normally,
there was something that piqued your interest.
Normally, they release a couple of Sun Ra records, and I'm like, oh, I'd like to have those. And nobody around here ever gets them. And this year, I was kind of just zip-zopping through the list, and I'm like, oh, that stuff's cool, but it ain't like wake up early on a Saturday, go spend $40 on one record cool. It ain't that cool.
It's not that cool.
But I did run into something like, man, I would really like to have. And I hate to even admit it. No, I don't.
Admit it.
But it's this. It's a song.
The Cubs won it all in 2016.
Apparently, this guy wrote this song.
Who?
Wolfer. This is Ted Wolf.
It was funny. I showed it, didn't I? Did I show that picture disc to that guy? It was Pete Rose.
Yeah, the Pete Rose.
Yeah, it's what it reminds me of. I don't. Is it a picture disc?
No. It's a heartwarming history of the Chicago Cubs' 2016 World Series victory with a multi-generational connection that has become a celebratory and emotional hit. And I'd said all along, I wish they'd have put "Go Cubs Go" on it. You know what they played
on the maybe on the B-side?
No. Song was written, recorded, and released hours after Game 7 of the 2016 World Series.
Oh, God.
Played later that day all over Chicago radio. God was played the next day. That's crazy on radio.
This is going to be really bad.
That's why I want it, and I want it sealed.
You know what they should do?
I want it sealed and put it on the shelf. And I never say that about records. I don't need to open that.
Get like a polka metal band.
Yeah?
To record like a Cubs song. But that kind of crosses into Wisconsin.
Westconsin. We're here in Eastconsin. This is Eastconsin right here. You want something to do with Wisconsin? Hey.
I want to finish Record Store Day. I wanted to write a song.
Okay.
About Record Store Day. But what I did,
I ain't got my harp. I got this.
I didn't want to spend a lot of time on it. I wrote a haiku.
Oh.
I wrote a haiku for Record Store Day, and I'd like to perform it right now.
This is unprecedented.
This is called Record Store Day.
Let's
see if I can remember it.
Record Store Dave.
It's Record Store Day. Got that Toto picture disc? Get out of my way.
Yeah, you should put that on. They'll send it to their Facebook page right now. Do it live.
Yeah, Record Store Day?
Yeah, to their Facebook page, and they'll redo it. What do they call it? Redoing it? I know it's a retweet, but on Facebook, I think I just call it redoing. Don't they have a redo button?
I think there is a Toto picture.
You guys ever seen a rock and roll bazooka?
I think there is a Toto picture disc.
There is a Toto
it's like
picture
Africa
disc.
Maybe or something. It's like,
yeah.
Are you for sure that this? Okay, I'm sure there's somebody that wants that Toto picture disc.
I mean, I would want it for a couple
picture
bucks.
disc collectors.
That'd be funny. I got that strawberry shortcake picture
it ain't
disc
a
I
couple
bought
bucks,
for.
so you spend a lot of money for that picture.
It was 50 cents.
That's a $24 picture disc.
So was that one. I didn't want to pay for it.
What?
Strawberry shortcake. No, that's not that price.
Okay.
But
that's all I want to say about it. It was a short haiku.
Yeah, that's good. I'm telling you, man. Put it on their bazongas, and they'll play. Hey, look, Roger Waters released a single ahead of his new album, and you're going to see him in a couple months.
His new album?
Yeah, he's got a new album coming out.
I think this tour, I didn't think he was going to play a lot of new material. I think it was really a look back at Floyd special.
He's got a new album coming out, and he leaked a single out.
He leaked?
The name of the single is Smell the Rose.
Smell the Roses.
Smell the Rose. You guys like a pizza? It's like a pizzone. No, wait. Hear me out. Wait.
Smell the Hank Azaria.
Wait, everybody hear me out. Oh. Let's get it in here. Everybody hear me out. You want to hear all of it? You got to hear me out. The whole piece.
Take a knee.
The whole enchilada. You guys want the whole enchilada? Live tonight?
Hey, have you seen
Hear me out.
Hank Azaria's new show?
Hear me out.
He's the character from that short video he did that was on that funny
Brockmire.
website. Brockmire, yeah. I haven't seen it. I'm looking forward to seeing it. But
yeah, I think that'd be funny. Is it on the Hulu? What's that on?
I don't know where it is. Netflix? IFC.
Now, if on
we hear IFC from Jay.
On your box, what channel's Hulu? If you turn your box over, what channel's Hulu on? You got to go. Mine only goes up to like I don't think mine goes all the way up to get Hulu.
What box?
The cable box.
Okay.
You got Cablevision?
No, I don't.
They got the tightest remotes in the business.
I'm gonna radio that in. Radio.
Oh, you can't. No. Don't hit the button.
I
You're
didn't.
not licensed.
I didn't hit the button. I didn't hit the button.
I'll have to self-report you.
I just like to hear that lady.
That's what
I just like to hear that lady talk.
hams have to self-report. That's what we rely on.
Frequency mode. We should
Yeah.
make a song. We should lay this as a track.
Frequency mode.
Frequency mode.
Okay.
Okay.
We can move on.
Yeah. What the shit else was I gonna say about it?
I don't know. Record Store Day. Then you were going to talk about.
You know, there was a Prince EP that was going to be released, the first posthumous stuff, and it was stopped by a threat of a lawsuit.
I did see a Prince symbol in
filed
some
by the
fashion
estate.
for
Keep it
Record
from
Store
coming
Day.
out. The estate's trying to
They
keep it from
stopped
coming
it?
out.
They stopped it.
They stopped it. Said no EP. No EP. No EP.
I like how his estate looks like a weird secret medical research lab from the outside.
Yeah.
When you see it?
Yeah.
Or some kind of government lab.
It's all the government, man.
That's all it is.
If you look it up, you ever been on the internet? If you look up internet, the government comes right up there.
Damn them.
Look it up, man. If you look it up, the government's number one when it comes up. If you look it up.
Hey, I hear you had a friend come by this week.
What?
Cameraman.
Cameraman's been here in town two nights this week.
Did you get any video?
No, I've been drinking during the week because Cameraman's been in town.
You need to hire like some teenager to just follow you around with a camera.
A teenager. Oh yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
I could pay him with
Where have you been?
I could pay him with butt play.
I've been shooting video of this guy in his house.
I could pay him back with butt play.
No.
It's a cheap hazard.
Hey, did you bring the pickle?
I ain't got no pickles.
You said this was.
No, I got pickles in there.
We got it. I'm not doing this
Jay,
without
did you get
pickle.
some pickles? Huh? Did you get some pickles? We're tied down
You
about
said
it.
tequila or pickle shots, and I don't want to drink tequila, especially not this vodka.
Yeah.
I don't want to drink this vodka without a pickle. I know you like it, but I don't really like pop off.
I like everything about
I've acquired
everybody.
finer tastes.
I like all of it about everybody.
And I know Stanhope, that's his drink of choice, right?
Yeah. He likes the pop off.
I
I've always
bet, you know what?
liked
I bet he empties that and pours really good vodka in there, and
He's
makes
a jerkweed like I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Hand on a
So
jar of pickles.
shall we talk
In the
about
Frigidaire.
something more topical, like what we played tonight?
The stuff that we played this evening.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk about? You got your rundown? I don't do rundowns anymore.
Plastic container. Top shelf.
Our show's probably a little messier, but you and I do less rundowns and just more spontaneity.
Yeah. I just kind of pull out records that sometimes during the week I think about. Man, I'd really like to hear
That's
some
just how good this show is.
Chorkenorgan later this week.
Chorkenorgan.
You know, I think about on Tuesday. I'm like, damn, we ain't played no damn Fishbone in a long time. And I just thought about that. We've not played any Fishbone. All right.
So
Thanks,
you
Jay.
make a mental note of it, and then
Actually, would you throw me a beer and grab yourself
your mental
one?
notes get washed away.
Yeah, it happens. So sometimes that happens, but otherwise it's Friday night and it's how I'm feeling, and it's the mood of thanks, bro. It's the thing. It's the mood of just what's going on right here. And
What is going on right here?
Well, hell, tonight I was feeling funky out my BH.
Y'all know tomorrow's Earth Day?
It's Record Store Day. Are you going to Record Store Day, Steve?
It's Earth Store Record Day.
BT Express nonstop.
I like BT Express.
2 out of the 2 black chicks on the back of this agree that this is a good record.
Does it touch on
I'm down
disco?
with that. It does kiss on disco.
It kisses the disc?
It kisses the head of disco just a little bit.
It sucks the disco just a
but
little
it's still
bit.
really good. It's really funky.
Suck my disco.
Get my vape pen out of there. I don't want to get any. I don't want to deal with any reefer addicts. I'm gonna give Steve one of these deli pickles.
I'm a man.
And
Deli pickle.
hey, the next one is some VCLT I picked up from Ragnar last week. Manicorn. This was pretty good stuff, man. I really enjoyed this. This is definitely. I didn't enjoy. I mean, not enjoy. I didn't understand the lyrics at all.
Manicorn.
But it was cool stuff, and very unique, like kind of 80s rock band. Solid business. Let's drink some Manicorn.
Okay.
Pickle shot. We ain't done a pickle shot in a while.
Who died?
Huh?
Who died?
Ain't nobody died.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna play several Icelandic records this evening, Steve. Varying styles. Good stuff. And pickle shots, man. I'll tell you what. You take the cheapest vodka that your dick can find, and just put a pickle up against it.
Why don't you try it with a good vodka one time?
We could do that.
It'd be really good.
Maybe a good vodka will sponsor us. I have such a quality
I've always been a
reputation.
Stoli man. I like solid Stoli. Stoli Ignite is just
Belvedere is fantastic.
solid Russian vodka.
Yeah. Milt Jackson, Love at Montreux. Fantastic vibe record.
Vibe record.
Oh
great.
man, really gets vibraphonish in here. And I think this is like 74. So I'm making shit up. It's somewhere in that ballpark. Pablo Records.
I like Pablo Records.
It's a little.
They put a lot of cool artists together.
Yeah, they really do. And this stuff is it kind of it's got that overmodulated vibe sound that I really dig. And it's that's right in my wheelhouse. And it's something we probably played a lot. And I've had that record for a really long time. So we played that on Grown Man Record Night for a really long time. And so sometimes I feel like, oh man, I don't want to play that record again. Everybody's heard that shit. But sometimes it's like, yeah, that's the fucking point, jerk off. It's like it's such a great record. Every 3-4 weeks, you got to hear it again. I mean, and we do that with a few records. That's just the way life is. If you don't like it, you can go join Satan's army for all I care. I ain't stopping you. I ain't stopping you. I mean, I would ask you not to do that, but.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, folks, you like a little surf rock and roll? Jay, you like surf rock and roll? Okay, thanks, Jay, for that segue. Fucking fuck. The Carvers, surf and stomp combo. This is a great, some VCLT from Carl the Envelope. These cats are from the Carolina Beach area, which is just right.
What kind of music is that?
Surf rock.
Surf rock?
Yeah, Dick Dale-ish. Like.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
When I saw the back, I thought those guys were like a gospel.
No, it's like a brand new band. Not brand new. I mean, they've been playing a while, but like a new band that's very 50s, 60s surf rock, and they do a real good job of it. And Carl actually picked that up at a gig because he brought one up here, and I was like, dude, that is fantastic. And he actually went to another gig and scored some shit for me. Yep, I finished that whole sentence. Our good buddy Shane requested something. This is our all request and dedication line on 98.7 Kiss FM with Beth Ann. That's the first time she had this all request and dedication thing. Her name was Beth Ann. She had the sexiest voice, and I was like 10, 11 years old, and I was just in love with this woman on the radio. And then sometime I saw her at some like, come down to Hawkins Chevrolet and meet Beth Ann from Kiss FM. And I'm like, oh, we got to go down there. So
How old are you?
10, 11.
Okay.
So we go down there, and it's, boy, I don't know.
Oh my.
If you've ever watched a human man take a dump while in a dumpster, and the juice, the dumpster juice that mixes with the human feces right there in the corner. This girl put that on fucking waffles in the morning. No, she was not an attractive girl, and it blew my mind. I'm like, oh, this girl that sounds like that on the radio.
That's the day you learned a lot about radio.
I learned a lot about everything. I was like, well, what is that? You know, it just blew my mind. Anyway. But she used to do the all request and dedication, back to what we played, and Shane requested some Billy Cobham's Spectrum, and I played side 2. This is one of the best records in the collection. I mean, man, if you don't own this record, go see somebody about it. I mean, it's just so freaking good. What I remembered, I played side 2 this time, and the very last song, I can't remember what it's called, but it's something I've heard William Burroughs do spoken word thing over.
Mm-hmm.
Words of advice for young people, if you've ever heard that. And I forget the boom, 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 bass line thing. But immediately, like the 4th bar when it played, I was like, that's that William Burroughs shit. I actually heard that before the original version, which is crazy, Steve. I mean, have you ever just, Did you ever get letters about it?
Never.
My aunt used to send me letters about it back in the late 80s, almost 1990. She sent me letters, my aunt did, and man, if you've never seen anything about it before, it'd blow your mind, man. You guys like Goat Snake? We played that. Flower Disease. Some of the guys from Sun. Holy shit, what a great record this is. And it's nowhere near as heavy as what the cover looks like, which is what Jake says every time. But it's tuned
Had a
down.
little doom metal thing going on.
Yeah, very slow, very
nice,
doom metal. But had some nice singing over the top. So it's not like I mean, it looks like I mean, it looks just like a straight up death metal record, but it's not that. Almost stoner rocky at times, with some like hooky, clutch, Kyuss kind of riffs at times, but really tuned down. And with some kind of 90s, think Mother Love Bone singing over the top of like doom metal. Wouldn't you think that? Mother Love Bone over the top of doom metal? Andrew Wood? Yeah. All right.
Get on the mic, Jay.
Yeah, you on the mic, Jay. Pick up the mic.
He's even making us like he's holding a mic. He doesn't have the mic, but there's a mic right there.
Holy Jesus.
He could sing for us right now.
All right. Not played. This is a Grown Man Record Night stalwart that we've not busted out in a while. We're talking about, me and Steve actually went to see her play, and I actually had 2 LPs, like one stuffed under my shirt because I thought we'd have an opportunity to go up and get her to Sharpie them real quick, which was not, I don't know why I'm chasing down her autograph, but Laurie Anderson, Big Science. Of course, we played Oh Superman. It's such a great record. Yeah. I've not played that in a while, and it was such a great, oh my God. Oh, I feel like Jimmy Fallon. Everything's so great,
So
and I
great.
love every guest. You're so
so
amazing
great.
at what it is that you
So amazing.
do.
I love it. You're like the greatest.
It drives me crazy. I feel like I do that sometimes, and I'm like, I'm not trying to do that. I feel like Jimmy Fallon.
Then I played this Meters album. Sad one. Sissy Strut and Whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
On Josie Records.
It's a beef burger. That's a straight up beef burger, Steve.
That's a straight up, probably one of the greatest gifts I've ever received.
Oh yeah, you had somebody. Is that the one you had chased down in Raleigh? And
Nope.
No, it's a different.
Nope.
One.
That was Fire in the Bayou.
Fire in the Bayou.
That was a reissue. This is a real deal right here. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Butt balls.
Your dad's butt balls.
Butt balls. Speaking of butt balls, Bubby. I'm going Bubby. This was pretty cool, man. I like this. When I first just needle dropped it to cue it up, I was like, oh, it sounds like Oasis. But no, it runs so many different kind of genres throughout the course of this, and we actually listened to some other of his stuff a little later in the playlist here. But quality stuff from VCLT from a good buddy Ragnar. That's apparently this cat's the real deal. I've been doing a little reading about this cat.
He's the deal.
As my dad would say, he picks them up and puts them down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, and it was cool comparing like some of this shit that he did here with a record that's a little bit further down in here. Steve, you played this guy. Now, what's this all about? Who's this young lad? Young up-and-coming artist. Everybody.
David Jones, who became David Bowie. This is Hunky Dory. We listened to a couple songs on side 2. Why did I play this? Oh, yeah. I had on my DVR.
Okay. What's that?
I've had it on my DVR for so long. It was a movie channel, and I haven't had the movie channel in years. So, but I had never watched it, and it's a David Bowie documentary called 5 Years.
I don't know if I've known anybody who's ever had the movie channel.
But it's called 5 Years, and it is really, really good. It's not about five consecutive years. It's about, they kind of picked these 5 years throughout his career that kind of did something really landmark happens, and it's really, really good to watch. And there's so many cool people. Like, they interviewed everybody surrounded, like Brian Eno,
when did
Robert
this come out?
Fripp. It must have been 5 years ago. It's called 5 Years.
Oh, okay.
But I highly recommend it, and I was like, I'm watching this again and again, probably. It was one thing Robert Fripp says is, like, they were working on Heroes, but they were like, what are we gonna do? And Brian Eno's like, let's call Robert Fripp, and they call him, and they're like, we want you to come. Would you be interested in coming and playing some dark, I think he said dark rock and roll? And he was like, oh, dark rock and roll. That is whatever Robert Fripp thinks it is. And it's pretty cool. Robert Fripp said something like, difference between pop music and rock and roll is, in rock and roll, there's a chance you'll get fucked. Robert Fripp. And I was like, man, I'm writing that on like a wall or something.
Banksy. What?
So, yeah, I recommend it. 5 Years.
Okay. That's why you played that?
That's why I played this.
Okay.
And I really wanted to play this side too, because
right?
Queen Bitch is not a song I was familiar with early on in my life, but they play it in that movie with Bill Murray, the Wes Anderson film. You know the title better than I do.
Life Aquatic. Steve says it.
Yeah, and Bill Murray's walking out and they're playing Queen Bitch, but the guy playing it is not David Bowie. He's that African American gentleman.
Jorge,
he's from Jamaica or somewhere.
Yeah. I have this cover, and it's got another record that was shoved inside. It's a bunch of records I bought. I'm like a couple David Bowie, some Fishbone, some Bruce Springsteen.
This is a modern reissue, though. It's got the Bowie label on it.
Like the last year, right?
Last 2 or 3 years, yeah.
When they released all of those.
When they released all of them.
What do you think about those?
I love them.
No qualms in the sound.
No.
Packaging. Blah blah blah.
No.
You get a digital download with them?
I don't remember. Remastered, maybe with certain issues. I don't know.
Because they're reasonably priced. Is the reason I'm asking. They're around just over the $20 mark.
If you feel like you want to up your Bowie collection and not wait till you die to get it all, I would say go for it. Because Bowie records aren't something to show up every day in your local record store.
That's why I was so stoked I got Hunky Dory and then looked inside. It was Changes One, which I have like 2 other copies of.
If you can find Heroes, you can Low, Lodger, all those, if you get your hands on them.
Man Who Sold the World. I've never seen that just hanging around in the wild, even with a pricey tag on it. I really hit. Worst. Is that window open?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. That had a lot. I'm going to have to do another
These
shot.
pickles are from where?
It's a deli.
They're good pickles.
It's got a gentleman on it.
Farm Ridge Foods. Pickles looks like a doctor with a lab coat on.
These are on closeout.
This is from Islandia, New York.
New York.
New York pickle.
Well, you want a good pickle, you go to New York.
Fantastic.
Right? Anthony.
So we went back to
Hey Anthony.
what?
You want a good pickle, you go to New York. Hey Anthony.
So we went back to Europe.
Yes. Das Kapital. Wo ist der Hund? Das ist hier. Ja? Das ist hier, ja.
That's German. That's German.
Oh.
That's German.
Du hast einen großen Hund. 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 Das Capital. Now this is that same cat, Bubby, that was in that other shit.
Or Booby.
Booby.
Bubby. Bubby.
This is his like little punk rock, alt rock shit from like the '84.
I like it.
It's great. I really dug this. And this was kind of a one and done thing for him.
Picture on the back.
He's one of these cats.
I think he's the guy in the beanie.
He's one of those cats that was in like a lot of different bands, a lot of different kind of bands, and kind of moved around and was successful at everything he did. But he seemed to, from my interpretation in the last couple of days of reading shit, seemed to just kind of get bored of what he's doing. He didn't want to do like a punk rock album. No, do another punk rock album. And it's like, no, now I want to go do some other shit with some other people and make some other kind of music. I can't fault that.
No.
I think that's an admirable thing to do, and reach into. And reach into and reach. Denise Austin. You guys like Denise Austin? I really like Denise Austin. She's a lucky woman. I'll tell you what.
We do step after the show.
It would take me. Let me tell you what. It wouldn't take me long to get in trouble around Denise Austin.
That's a wide shot.
That's what I said.
It didn't look like that in the camera.
I know you got to go bump in the camera.
Wow, we are we're deep.
That's why
we are deep.
That's why I keep explaining.
But it doesn't look like that here.
It's a false. It's fake news. Zip it in.
We were so.
That's better. I can still exclaim.
That's good. Let's do that.
See?
That was so deep. I didn't see that. I just saw that.
That's what I kept saying.
Just keep talking about it.
I don't know. I don't want to complain about it because I didn't have to get up. What'd you play this record for?
Well,
what is it,
I know
Russia?
that I was reading that article about last week about that dude Kurtz, who founded Record Store Day, Michael Kurtz. He got into record collecting by the first 45 he ever bought was Strawberry Fields Forever, which is not on here. But
yeah.
He was saying they're releasing it tomorrow as a 45 again on Record Store Day, which is kind of cool. But today, actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, today is 4/21.
Yep.
Yesterday was 4/20.
And north, they'll take you right on through Wilkes-Barre to Boone, baby.
Let's pretend like it's 4/21.
Because
Because on this day, on 4/21/1967, recording was when they finished the recording of this album.
You know,
So
that'll get me sometimes, that little yellow strip across the top. I expect it to say Mobile Fidelity.
yeah,
It'll get you. It'll get you now.
I forget which release this is, but it's on the Apple label. And
There's so many.
so
Beatles
be it.
records.
It sounds great.
You played this guy.
Well, we
finish up.
just listened to a couple songs, and then
Yeah.
then it's like, let's put something on that's really good, and we'll
Because the Beatles blow
get
ass.
yeah, because they're so bad. And it's a Gong, Camembert Electronique, great album, so good. And this is that reissue that came out like 2 years ago, I think. I love this band and this era of this band, between this and the trilogy.
I compare them with an Exteria.
Well, it's Frank Zappa meets what did I say? Soft Machine?
What'd you say?
Frank Zappa and Soft Machine would be a good combination to describe Gong.
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay.
Shane said he's got like an original UK promo copy.
That is amazing.
I mean, what? Are you kidding me? Is that serious business? Are we talking about it?
Lock Your House.
So that's a little bit of what we played this evening. Now you got some stuff for Dig of the Week this week, Steve.
I've got some records.
I got some good stuff too.
You got some crazy stuff, and I got some records.
Yeah, I got some crazy stuff, and I'm gonna tease a little something. You know what? I'll throw up the Dig of the Week graphic. I'm gonna tease a little something.
Okay.
Tomorrow's Record Store Day.
Tomorrow's Record Store Day.
It's not really my thing, but I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. Tonight on the program. No, Jay.
Jay, where are you going?
Jay's leaving.
Jay, you told me party all night.
Jay said party all night. Now he's backing out on it. I'm gonna give away some records tonight, Steve.
What's that?
I'm gonna give away some records tonight.
You're giving away records?
I'm going to give away some records.
You have to be present to win?
No.
I was like, hell yeah. Jay's leaving.
So I think anybody out here on the stream.
Wow.
Or
this is interesting.
Or on the YouTube if nobody gives a shit by then.
I like your guitar, Jay. Oh, he just walked out the door.
Just tell me you want them. And why you like Grown Man Record Night.
Oh.
I'll just do that.
We're fishing for testimonials.
Yeah. And you have to share to 8 of your friends. And those 8 friends have to share to 8 of their friends.
How's that? That's
Look there. It looks like a television program now.
okay.
I can still exclaim.
I'm
giving away some records.
I can do things.
You just got to holler at me. First one to holler at me that really wants these, because you know there's guys out there that like everything. There's guys that like their metal records.
This is not every record we're going to show here.
No.
Can't have these records. That was your idea, man.
I got some doubles on some shit that I may just have to float out there, and we'll see.
Well, that's interesting. Maybe I'll bring some doubles and we'll continue this.
We'll do this some other time because it was I got a good deal.
And we have
shit.
trivia. We're gonna have trivia contests.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to like having a
Grown Man Trivia Night.
Okay, you have to comment.
We're
on
brainstorming
this.
as we speak.
You have to comment on this and tell me your favorite
moment. Your favorite Grown Man Record Night moment.
Do it on the YouTube. Okay.
You know, I wish you would tell me your favorite Grown Man Record Night moment because I've never seen them.
No, I know.
I forget what we do, and it's like, oh, we did that? That was pretty funny.
To make it fair, I'm going to make this a YouTube comment contest.
Oh.
So everybody that's on live, I mean, I appreciate you guys more than ever.
I appreciate the fuck out of you.
But to make it fair, time zones are a problem at times. I'm gonna make this a YouTube thing. So comment on this video. Tell me what your favorite toy was when you was a kid.
Your favorite toy?
Yeah. And tell me you want the records. And
I noticed you got some new toys. They're not new toys.
No, I brought some
of
G1
your
Transformers,
old
Brave
toys.
Star, a little Cobra guy, some Starcom stuff over from when I went to my parents' house for Easter. So we'll give her some records. Do some digs of the week, Steve.
Okay. This one, I'll do like 5 records. I'll get through these. I forgot that I had this record and I should have looked, but it's Squeeze, Cool for Cats. So now I have duplicates and it's a great record. So I'll probably bring it back. But yeah, I think it's it's the second album of theirs that I have. It's from 1979. It's got Jules Holland plays keyboards on it.
Oh, cool.
Slappin' Tickles on here. Up the Junction and Cool for Cats. Those are 3 songs that are on there. I knew Squeeze from, it's called Squeeze the Singles, and it's a compilation. For years, that's all I knew them. I never saw their albums because we're in the U.S. We didn't get a lot of.
So if you guys want this record, comment, and Steve will see. I'm getting blues about your record. I'm just kidding.
How'd that happen?
You'll get that one.
Well, like I said, I've got duplicates, so yeah, I can send one out. Also, I got this in Jonathan's Dollars section, and it's Procol Harum, the live album. I didn't know that this is their best-selling album.
Really, the live one?
The live one. It's got Conquistador on it, and it's pretty well recorded.
Sure.
I believe it was recorded live in like Canada, like Edmonton. Edmonton.
Do they have an orchestra that plays with
the
them?
The Edmonton Symphony Orchestra.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
And that's their best seller.
I think it's their best seller.
Orchestra
from what I've read.
Wow. I don't know if that speaks highly of you as a band or not.
Here's one that you might like.
Yeah.
Let's go a little country.
Oh.
The instrumental hits of Buck Owens and his Buckaroos.
It's got Don Rich on there?
I should probably show these a little better. I'm just sitting back here. And
they got Don Rich on it?
Don Rich. Let's see. Buckaroo, Don Rich on fiddle.
He's a guitar player. What's happening?
He plays fiddle too, apparently.
What's happening?
What happened? So anyway, I'm sorry I didn't show my records, but
I'm weighing.
We're gonna go back and look at This Is Cool for Cats by Squeeze from 1979. Jules Holland is probably right there with the glasses on. And then we go up to Procol Harum Live. 72, I believe, is the year. On Chrysalis Records.
Right.
Right.
All this Christmas records, guys.
With his buckarons and his buckaroos.
Bunch of
Capitol Records. The old rainbow label.
Yeah, man. Get you some of that now.
Get you some of that. I got two more I'm going to do.
Oh, you never thought of me. Oh, they're all broken.
Do you have this one? This is 2.
No, I don't have that.
This is Woodstock.
That is child pornophilia.
2.
That's pornophilia, Steve.
Oh my goodness,
That's pornophilia.
Kids.
We don't support pornophilia on this program.
I'll cover it up.
Cover up the pornophilia.
So, this is Woodstock 2. I don't know who these kids are. Look like the same kids on Houses of the Holy.
They're dead by now.
And
they've all passed. Yeah, I didn't know there was 2.
Follows in the steps of 1. Jimi Hendrix. Oh wow, a whole side of Jimi Hendrix. Jefferson Airplane, Butterfield Blues Band.
Wow.
Melanie, Crosby, Stills and Nash, Mountain, Canned Heat.
You know, I've never heard Mountain at Woodstock. Holy shit, I bet that's good.
Yeah.
I bet that's deserty.
Double gatefold.
Oh.
Deserty. Live deserty. This is double gatefold from this album. This is what it looks like on the back of it. Right somewhere in the middle. Anyway.
Who wants to move out to the desert and start a compound? We'll box it all in.
You know, my friend from high school, he didn't go to my high school, but he lived down the street. We were really good friends. He moved to San Francisco, and he always goes to Burning Man.
Yeah.
It sounds pretty cool.
I really like, what if all like-minded people, people love the show, some of our friends, you guys friends.
You talking about blues?
You kind of go out into the desert.
They're probably blue.
Start a compound. So everybody just plays music and listens to music and hangs out and grills out and there's no beef and it's out in the middle. We help everybody out.
Yeah.
Communal garden. Everybody grows food for everybody else. Helps everybody out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing at all.
So
last but not least, in this category,
my record.
No, this one's mine.
Nope.
I got this at the record show.
Hand it over.
Eric Burden Declares War.
No, hand it over.
And yeah, it's good. I was happy to pick up a good copy because I had your copy for so long, and I didn't want to give it back, but I did. You got it back. So this is my copy, and this is cool cover on the picture on the cover. Kind of some fused arm thing.
One of my favorite moments in life, man, is singing "Spill the Wine" with a certain major reporter from around here.
Really?
Yeah. We'll duet. Spill the wine.
The male or female?
A little bit to say.
Spill the wine. Take that girl.
What a great record, though. I mean, that's a jammer right there. You don't like Eric Burden? Come get you some of that. You guys like uppercuts? I got 2 of them. I got 2 uppercuts coming for you. There's numero uno. There's numero dos. Bam! Uppercut City right there. You guys like it? You don't know nothing about it.
I got a few more, but you should do some.
Okay.
You do something.
Let's give away some records, Steve. You give away some records?
Really?
Let's give away some records.
Okay. They might kill over this one.
This is a pricey record, folks.
I don't want anybody to be dead over this, so just calm down.
It's kind of a pricey record. It's Mashed Potato Time, D.D. Sharp. It's got the sticker at the top that says this album contains the hit song Gravy, which for mine was the identifier to make sure that it was like
legit
and like pretty pricey. And the cover's split and it's not in the best shape, I'll be honest, but it's a very sought after record. From what I understand, that's what I've been told by my people. So this is in the pool for the whatever. If you do not have this record, for Christ's sakes, Time Out, the Dave Brubeck Quartet. This is hit the pickles with it. It's a 6-eye Columbia in pretty decent shape. It's got a different cover than the one I'm going to have to look this up to make sure it's not worth $1 billion. But if it is, I'll keep this one and I'll send you mine. How about that? You bunch of fucking turkeys. How about that shit? So either way, you'll get a copy of this one. Because you like records, you should own this.
I just gave everybody the code.
Yeah.
CL, whatever the fuck.
I mean, if you like records, you should own that record. Period. Here's another one.
You like
I'm
pickles? You should eat a pickle.
Yeah. I'm willing to throw this one in too, which is a terrific record. Sergio Mendes and Brazil '66 Equinox.
You're not throwing that in.
No. So these are the records. These are doubles for me, and I picked these up for a good price. And they're not in great shape. They're not in just terrible shape. They're in okay shape. So if you're a snobby mofo that everything I own has to be, you don't want to. Don't tell me your favorite toy, or tell me your favorite toy and then say, but give the records to somebody else. So I got some good playing records here for some people. So that's the shit. I'm gonna send that out to somebody. I'm feeling it.
It's a good pickle.
It's a good pickle.
Yep.
All right, do some more
the
records.
Deli pickle.
I'm gonna send them out on the YouTube comments. When I upload this tonight or in the morning, it's not going to be like the first one or whatever, because I feel like there's a time code imbalance when some folks don't watch it on Ustream, and the reason they don't is because they're in another part of the world. So I'm going to take the random YouTube comments, mix them up, randomly select, so I'm being nice and fair. Hit it, Steve.
This next album, I was at Jonathan's, and I went there. I went there to get an album. It was something that he had showed. Jonathan. It was something he had showed, and I was like...
An album?
An album.
Who?
I forgot what it was.
Who?
It might have been another one that I'm showing here tonight.
Who?
And so I had cash, but it reached just under... Because I saw another record that I wanted. I forgot what it is, but... So I had 3, and it kind of surpassed the cash I had. So the credit bill would have been like $1.12 or something. So I was like, I'm going to use my credit card or my debit card. So I was like, so I turned around. There was this album in the clearance aisle that I had been looking at, and I was like, and it was like half the price that it was, and it was Damo Suzuki Network. It's this concert that he did from Cannes, Damo Suzuki.
Oh yeah.
And it's called Elysian Quartet. Yeah, he's a singer. He's like Japanese in this German prog band. And I'll tell you right now, it's a really hard sell. It's kind of, and for me that's saying a lot, because I can get weird, but it's going to take a little while, I think, for it to kind of settle with me, to see if it's something that actually I can listen to, because it's a lot of expressive noise.
I'm down with that.
Now he plays with a quartet. He plays with some kind of string quartet or something. So, yes, it's a string quartet. But I don't know. It's strange. I saw this at Record Store Day, and it was not crazy price. And I was like, you know what? I'm buying this. I think it was at Record. No, I think it was at the Record Show.
Oh, Record Show.
Clemens. And it's another They Might Be Giants 12-inch. It's got 4 songs on it. They'll Need a Crane.
So they treat it kind of like an EP.
Yeah, it's like I'll Sink Manhattan, It's Not My Birthday, Nightgown of the Sullen Moon, and They'll Need a Crane.
Cool.
Which is kind of a college radio hit.
Did you go get that other one from?
And so it's weird that this showed up. This showed up at that record show, because like the same week, a week later. Well, you get the idea.
Yeah.
A week later, I see it in Greensboro. He's got a They Might Be Giants album, and it's the actual album that song is on. which is Lincoln.
Oh, wow.
And you saw this.
I saw it. You went and got it.
Oh, hell yeah, I went and got it.
Yeah. Good for you, man.
So I appreciate you lighting me up on that.
Yeah, I thought about it, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, and then I just kind of skipped over
This
it.
this is Lincoln. I think it was their...
I don't know enough about it.
I think it's their second album, if I'm not mistaken. It's a good album. It's not my favorite, but it's got some great songs on it.
I feel like that's a band I should know more about.
Yeah, I think you'd like them. I think you'd like them a lot. Yeah, there's some cool songs on here. So I had to buy that. So I made the trip. Yeah, in fact, I called him. I was like, man, I'm in Winston. I know because I noticed he had it on his website for quite some time, and I was like, you still got that They Might Be Giants? I'm on my way if you do. So 2 more I got.
Did you tell him you know me?
No.
That's important, dude.
Oh, maybe I should have. I don't remember where I found this. It may have been that record show. Yeah, it was. It was.
Oh, yeah.
It's a Camper Van Beethoven album called 2 and 3, and I think it's actually 2 albums. Or
I've never seen
it's
that.
like,
Is that a bootleg?
No. It's from. It's not a bootleg. It's a release. Rough Trade Records.
Okay.
Out of San Francisco.
Cool.
A license from Pitch a Tent Records, which is their company.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
But it's early.
You listen to it? You like it a lot?
Oh yeah.
Had you heard it before you bought it?
I've heard some of it. I think I have it on my iPod actually, to be honest with you, in a digital format. But yeah, so there it is.
I think that's so interesting to me, like knowing that you had something digital. What's that threshold for how good of an album it is that you'll go buy it on vinyl?
Well,
again,
would you be willing to play it in front of a bunch of people? I guess that would be the gauge.
That is a good gauge. I've never thought of
gauge.
it that way.
Last but not least, I think the reason I went over to Jonathan's to get this album, and I found that that Elysian Quartet, just a whatever. This is it came out. I think this came out April 14th. Maybe. Yeah, I think it was April 14th. And it's from the HBO show Westworld.
Yeah.
It's the first season.
I've never seen it. People think
soundtrack, the music. It's really, really cool. The show's cool. The music's cool. What's cool about the music is a lot of it takes place in a saloon, a Western saloon, and it plays on a player piano. And it's always something strange. Like you'll hear Radiohead, you'll hear Rolling Stones, like in this player piano style. Very, very cool. And I'll say on the season finale, what they do with a Radiohead song, just it's the one you would think. So if I told you wanted to put one dramatic song in a show, what would it be? What would it be? Radiohead.
Did you hear their shit where they got all pissed off that Bonnaroo, the audio kept fucking up on stage? In the middle of a brrr. The mic would do that. And then we'd start back singing.
At least it was timed well.
It was bad. And apparently they're real sticklers for that. And was like, nope, and like walked off stage a couple of times.
Yeah. Anyway, Exit Music for a Film is the name of the track.
God bless them.
That is done really well in a symphonic and a dramatic way. So.
Hell yeah.
So what do you get?
Well, all this stuff is, we're talking serious. For the next 2 weeks, man, this is all bargain bucket shit for real.
Really?
I bought a bunch of stuff. I'll start out by saying...
yeah, move that to the bottom.
I'll start out by saying that I've been shooting a lot of stuff this week. Not a lot. Been shooting some stuff this week for the Thrift Adventure show.
The what?
The Thrift Adventure show that I do on the YouTube channel. Got some more stuff coming for that. Picked up some games, some VHS stuff, and da-da-da. Now, you guys know, because I've shown them off here on the show before, I pick up the occasional VHS tape. What really keeps me going over to the VHS tapes is, for one,
price.
Well, no, we like to watch them over here while we're listening to music. So for that stuff, I'm looking for like old wrestling tapes, but really number one, and something I discovered that I really love, and aside from watching it with the sound down, but was watching them, is Godzilla movies.
Like disaster movies.
And I found some of those this week. Some deep teasing to an upcoming episode of Thrift Adventures.
Oh, you're not going to talk about that tonight.
I found some Godzilla stuff. That's all I'm going to say. So there's going to be a Thrift Adventures Knuckle Deep in the Heat coming up. It's going to really, oh God.
Where do you go to watch that?
It's going to be on our YouTube channel.
On our YouTube channel?
Yeah, if you guys aren't on there now, you should already be on there.
I'm not on there.
You should get on there.
Oh yeah.
But all the stuff I picked up this week, so 50 cents. And I got another whole big stack of stuff in there. I'm gonna say for next week.
What are we watching right now?
Godzilla versus Mothra is over on the Atari Alcove.
It's one of the best.
Just to give a little deep tease ahead. Yeah, that's one of the best.
It's better than Godzilla versus like.
Gamora?
No.
Mecha Godzilla?
Didn't he fight King Kong?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than that.
But you want to hear something funny?
What's the one they do on Mr.
Japanese
Science Theater where the creature's like doing like the bar?
In the Japanese version, Godzilla wins. In the American version, King Kong wins. Did you know that?
Why is that?
Because we saw those opposite in terms of hero and villain.
You need a macho guy.
I would have pulled for Godzilla because I'm a Godzilla guy. Anyhow, watch the next Thrift Adventures. I'm not going to talk about it tonight. But in that same, I've been in a little rut lately. I've not been able to go to thrift stores for a while from going so many stores at a time.
Keep talking.
I've not been able to go. But this week, hell, son, I went to 6 today. Today. 6 thrift stores today. And so that puts me definitely into double digits for the week. So it's been a pretty good week. I've scored some pretty good stuff. It was limited on records at first. Ended up with a nice stack of records. And 3 of which I'm going to share with you guys this evening. Now, if you guys know me, Mikey Bananas, you know that I love these records that sometimes you can find from time to time. That in the like 70s and 80s, you would have bought on cruise ships when you go to see the house band play like Calypso Island music. And you would buy their record and blah, blah, blah. I found kind of one of those, but this guy was actually Antigua, like the king of Calypso. This is Wanted Alive, King Obstinate. And the short shirt, ghetto something or others. King Short Shirt Ghetto Vibes Orchestra. Write that down, folks. King Short Shirt's Ghetto Vibe Orchestra. And it actually says on the back of here, while in Antigua, visit Shorty's Beach Bar for seafood and entertainment. Also ride the glass bottom boat or take a trip to Bird Island Lobster and Calypso Picnic. And on the back here it says, Guinness is good for you. So for 75 cents, how in the shit could I not buy this record? And it's like Calypso reggae kind of stuff, which I love. And it sounds cruise shippy, but look at that guy, the Guinness thing. You goddamn right it's good for you. At the bottom it tells all that business about while in Antigua. Yeah, it was bonkers. And I'm like, okay, I'll buy that for 75 cents.
I love that. Ride the glass bottom boat!
Also picked up, you know the Blues Image, Steve?
Oh yeah, I have Open, which has Ride Captain Ride. Ride Captain Ride aboard your mystery ship. Twiggy, Twiggy, Twiggy.
Florida guys.
Florida boys. To hell with them.
I found their first album.
Yeah, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. We need to play some of that.
69.
That first song's really killer.
And found it at Goodwill for 75 cents.
75 effing cents.
In a Goodwill that I've highlighted in the past on the Thrift Adventures.
This in Greensboro?
No, it's in a High Point. Loaded with a big shelf of records, and it's all this religious shit. And I mean, stack after stack after stack. It's not like they don't have any records, but the ones they do have are religious. No, they have a lot of records, and they're all religious. At this day, I go in there, and that's in there. And that Calypso record's in there. And I'm like, oh, well, something has happened in the time since I've been here. So I'm going to pay extra close fucking attention to what's going on right now. Because stuff is going down in my local GW.
Okay. I'm eating some wasabi peas, by the way.
Yeah, we're eating wasabi peas.
Wasabi with you.
I found this. Bataan. Afro-Filipino.
What?
Exactly. What? I got to look this up.
Bataan.
Yeah, as in the Bataan Death March. His name is Joe Bataan. He grew up in the East Harlem area. Did some time for stealing a car. Came out and wanted to do music. So he started a label. Worked with some cats. Actually, his 79 hit, Rappo Clappo, was one of the first early hip-hop hits, which is weird.
It's a demo.
It's a promo copy, and this is like a funky Latin kind of shit with that New York flavor mixed right on into that.
Have you listened to it?
I've not yet, and it's a pretty sought after record. So it was just like bam, bam, bam. This Goodwill that has produced nothing but crapola for weeks and weeks and weeks. I flipped through the records and bam, bam, bam. That just right in a row, and I'm like, oh, I like all three of these records, especially for frickin' 75 cents. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. What a great dig of the week. You guys I hope you guys were writing some of that shit down. Because when I spit gospel, don't ask me to redo it. Some of that was gospel, goddammit. And somebody should have been jotting that on down. WKBK. You guys got a WKBK? Alright, we're going to take a quick commercial break. And we're going to come back with more Grown Man Record Night with a So to Speak and Chip.
Can this orphan convert two ladies' men into her bachelor fathers?
We'll eat hot dogs, popcorn, peanuts. I'm gonna throw up.
Introducing Primetime's newest Pops.
Look what she does. She dots these eyes with these little hearts. Isn't that great?
This fall, Paul Reiser and Greg Evigan are my two dads.
Real father and daughter stuff, you know?
Bet that pizza tastes good.
You've never seen a place like Showbiz Pizza Place. We'll serve you a pizza second to none. So come for pizza, stay for the fun.
Showbiz Pizza Place with over 60 electronic games, pizza baked fresh every day, and the stage show extravaganza on 3 stages.
So come for pizza, stay for the fun.
丸書いてお豆が2つおむすび1つあっという間に星のカビ何でも吸い込む星のカビ吸い込みぶっつけ攻撃ぷかぷか空飛びの術かわいいやんちゃ坊
ーズ星のカービィゲームボーイで新発売。
Hey, this Christmas party is getting a little too quiet. I think it's time we liven it up with my favorite Christmas gift, Mr. Microphone. Hey, what's that? Well, you set the dial on your FM radio and testing. Hey, I'm on the radio.
These kids are having a fabulous time with Mr. Microphone, the cordless microphone that actually puts your voice on the radio. There are no attaching wires, so you're free to move around. Broadcast over any FM car radio.
Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later.
Professional entertainers use Mr. Microphone for rehearsing.
I got one.
I got one.
I got one.
I got one. I got one. I got one. I got a Mr. Microphone and I love it.
It's practical and great fun for the whole family. Only $17.88. Mr. Microphone. Buy 2 or 3. They really make great Christmas gifts.
At Royco, Walgreens, Gamble's, Roscoe, Pomita, Promart, Davis, OK, and City Markets.
There's nothing we want to watch on TV tonight, but we're still going to watch something great with our RCA video disc player and video discs. Just flip a switch, and on our TV, we see Airplane or The Pink Panther, The Godfather or Grease, Muppets, Monsters, Mickey, MASH, and 100 more, starting as low as $15. And the player costs less than $500. Put it this way, we're watching a great movie, and you're watching us.
I say stand by. Steve stands up and runs out of the room as if someone has pulled a fucking fire alarm. We need a beer.
Well, knowing what we're doing here, we're doing a pretty bold chip tonight, so I didn't want to be with that little amount of beer in that bottle.
Okay.
So I thought, run quick.
I don't know that I like the way this sounds.
You'll be all right.
Okay, well, we're going to
We've been eating some spicy wasabi peas tonight.
That's true. We'll do a little soda stick first.
Okay, let's do that. You want to mix match it? Do it backwards? No.
That's the correct way.
The correct way?
That's the correct way.
I didn't know there was a correct way.
I don't want to corrupt my mouth.
The man coming down.
No. I don't want to corrupt my mouth to taste this. Because I think this would be a good soda, but if my mouth is here,
okay,
that's not going to make any difference. That's not going to make any difference.
Don't put your mouth there.
That's going to taste like just
Okay, so to speak, it is.
Yeah. So what's this about? You brought this over about it.
Mm-hmm. I sent you a picture the other night. I said, "Do you want to try this?" You said no.
I know we hadn't done this.
There's some Mountain Dew products that are interesting.
Yeah.
This one looks interesting. Curiously Daring Dew. Mountain Dew Green Label.
Green Label Mountain Dew.
It's a dew drink with crafted green apple kiwi.
Get out of here.
I know.
Get out of here, Steve. Mountain Dew Green Label. Crafted green apple kiwi. Wow. Okay. What?
So let's try this.
It's still got a lot of butt caffeine to it? I like caffeine.
Aren't they required to put caffeine content on there somewhere?
No.
No?
Not necessarily.
Caffeine content.
Okay.
83 per 16.
Okay. That's Mountain Dewish. They're 54 per 12. So that's about right for a Mountain Dew, right?
Yeah. They've never been the highest.
You name any major brand soda, I'll tell you what the caffeine content is.
Mellow Yellow.
It's around 54.
I thought that was more.
Not a whole lot, no.
Diet Pepsi?
Diet Pepsi is like 23.
We're talking caffeine.
Yeah.
How about let's switch over to beer.
Okay.
And you're going to tell me the carb count.
Okay.
Miller Genuine Draft.
Miller Genuine carb count. In 10.6 area code.
Or you can tell me alcohol content.
Alcohol would be 4.6 for Miller Genuine Draft. Carb content would be about 140, 144.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You
Keep going. You keep going.
No,
We'll do it
we
all
have to
night.
get back on
We'll do it all
this.
night.
What do you think of this soda?
I'll do that while
Did you try this?
I'll do it while playing Legend of Zelda.
What do you think of the soda? Good flavor.
That's a good soda.
This is a little more pepped for me. I like a little more carbonation, I think.
There seems to be something missing for me to pay more than a regular Mountain Dew. But it is good.
It's like a juicy Mountain Dew.
Yeah. And I taste kind of pear on that.
Okay, so green apple kiwi. So what do you get when you mix green apple and kiwi?
I think they're cutting that with pear to make it less expensive. I bet pear juice is on there.
Ain't nothing real.
I spilled a bunch of peas, folks. Pear juice is on there.
Orange juice is on here.
And pear juice.
Green apple juice, concentrate. There is green apple juice, natural flavor. Kiwi juice concentrate. There's actually kiwi and apple, motherfo.
Wow.
Concentrated orange juice. That's the mystery juice. But it's not as prevalent as apple or kiwi.
Yeah.
So
No pear.
go. No pear.
Okay.
All pear. Oh pear.
Oh pear. Good soda though. I'm not mad at it, for shit's sakes.
No, it's pretty good actually.
No.
For a sweet soda.
Yeah,
It's not.
Yeah, it doesn't lay on you heavy.
Yeah, I'm a diet drinker, so my brain.
I drank a
shrinks.
regular
My
Coca-Cola
brain-
today.
My brain shrinks every day.
It was good. I had a regular Coca-Cola.
And so to speak, news. You heard about the study they did about diet sodas.
What's that?
You're linking it to more cases of dementia.
What?
Shrinks your brain.
What?
Dementia. What are we talking about?
What? All right. Are we really going to a chip chat?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little nervous on this guy.
Nah.
I'm a little nervous.
Nah, you're a man.
Yeah, but I'm a nervous man. You guys ever
So we're doing these wasabi. These are some of the best wasabi peas I've had.
Yeah, it's my local deli. You guys like
Very
naked?
good.
Nervous man? You guys like nervous man?
Right. Switch them to Mitchum.
All right. Did I do a chip chat graphic? Did I do it?
So,
I'm doing chip chat anyway. You don't pay me no attention, folks. If I forget to do a graphic, hey, you know what? That's what you sign up for when you get on this program train. So shut up. Everybody shut up.
all right.
Everybody
So
shut
these
up.
it's a ghost pepper chip out of Austin by Paqui. Light, crispy, and freaking hot.
Oh my God.
Witness the haunted ghost pepper, the scariest of them all. These chips will terrify your taste buds. Ours are still hiding under the bed.
Okay.
Warning. Has a warning on it. But it's written in like a handwritten font, so it makes you feel a little more comfortable. The contents of this bag are extremely frightening. Paqui is not responsible for any injuries that may result from ingesting this delicious terror. The use of gloves and safety goggles is encouraged. Common side effects include addiction to burning pain, blurred vision, and unquenchable thirst. Enjoy with caution and consider yourself warned.
Okay. These are the same people.
Paqui rhymes with hockey. Pocky.
These are the same guys that did the one chip for $5 and the sealed thing. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
The hottest chip in the world.
What are you telling me about? Are we in trouble here tonight? We got to do this. Ingredients look pretty good though. They look pretty solid. It's pretty. Not a bunch of chemicals like that last soda we had. Ingredients: ground corn, expeller pressed canola oil, salt, ghost pepper, potato starch, cayenne pepper, chipotle pepper powder, cane sugar, natural flavor, yeast extract, onion powder, citric acid, garlic powder, chili powder.
Okay, check this out.
This is going to be a pretty hot chip right here.
This is the one I'm talking about, but hang on.
Okay.
What happened?
I don't know. Nothing. Did you open it?
No. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Maybe it's not appropriate. Hang on. Oh no! Now I brought up the calendar.
How
do I get rid of the calendar?
Are we on the air?
How do I get rid of the calendar?
The calendar?
You ever seen a calendar?
I've seen calendar. Are you trying to show this picture?
No, hang on.
What is that? It looks different than this.
No, it is. It is. It is.
Oh, is this the bag? You get one chip in it?
Yeah. It's one chip. One chip. You get one chip and it's like $5.
Hopefully.
And it's like one chip for $5, and it's supposed to be the hottest chip in the world. Now, this is not those chips, but this is the same fucking company.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
They're pretty bold.
They know what they're doing. They're not just...
There's a lot of pepper in these powders. There's a lot of pepper.
They're not just whistling.
We're talking, as I read, it was like ghost pepper, cayenne pepper, chipotle pepper, and then chili powder.
So they're not just whistling Dixie. When they say they do hot chips.
So we're going to open this up. You should be careful. Maybe not put your face over it. And we were just talking that the wasabi peas, it's really hot in here without the fan blowing on you. And I've been like wiping my forehead. My forehead's been burning because of the wasabi pea dust on my fingers. So now we're talking about these peppers, these chips.
What do you see after this? We get some fettuccine Alfredo.
Be good with some cheese.
Yeah.
Cheese would help cut the heat too, by the way. A little dairy wouldn't hurt.
We got to do it straight up.
Okay, so here we have Pocky.
Yeah, show them off. And
sounds like hockey. Haunted ghost pepper. We've had some ghost pepper salsa here before that
I didn't care for that.
People couldn't stomach it, really.
Yeah, I couldn't care for that.
Okay, looks like a Dorito. You know, speaking of today was 421, then Thursday was 420.
420, bro.
Yo, 420. The most popular selling snack item is Doritos.
Numero uno.
Chip chat for you there.
Here we go.
Here's a Dorito type chip. This is a Pocky's Haunted Ghost Pepper.
It's not hot.
But right off the bat, it comes at you.
Tangy on the high end of hot.
I can taste the chipotle, the smoky chipotle.
It's that sting hot.
But
not a low burn. It's a high trebly sting.
Oh, that's pretty good though.
But really hot.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's hot.
Yeah, it's one of those where you gotta go.
That ain't no joke. At all.
You'll see as you get older, you desire things like this.
No, I'm opposite. I used to go, give me the hottest wings you got. Now, as an older gentleman, I'm like, nope.
No, you'll be back.
You think so? Think I'll be back?
In about.
These are crawling up on you.
About 10
These
years.
keep going. These keep going.
I don't think you can eat too many of these. That's probably a good chip if you're trying to diet. Because the heat will
That's how I started eating hot foods to begin with. Was cutting down on the amount. Like hot wings, if you have mild hot wings, I'll eat 50.
I'm going to try this with the cheese.
I still only ate that one, and I am struggling.
That's good.
That's real hot.
It's really good.
Oh my God. My Dookie's going to be on fire tomorrow, baby. Woo! All right, Steve's going to try it with the cheese. Hey, we appreciate you joining us at Grown Man Record Night. We had a big old time this evening, man. You know, all these shows are going to end up on our YouTube channel.
My lips are alive.
Remember, comment on the YouTube channel. Tell me your favorite toy when you was a kid. And tell me you want the records. And I'll randomly draw everybody that says some shit about that. And I'll send out some records, man. Some doubles and some shit I picked up for cheap. Oh my God. My mouth is still so burning. It's got to be burning, Steve.
Oh, it's burning. It's burning.
Yeah, it's burning.
That's it's burning, baby.
I ain't no pussy.
I'm gonna make a sandwich out of this piece of cheese right here.
Hot.
Let's do this.
Oh my God. You're crazy, Perry. You're crazy.
All right.
I'd shoot that baby gun at no girl. Get out of here. Honey, hush. That's hot, Steve.
Good.
No, that's hot. F that, Steve. That's hot.
Okay.
All right.
Especially on an open sore in your mouth.
Yeah. It'll help scab it on over. Lord, I hope you just help Steve's mouth scab just scab right on over. In Jesus' name, amen. But thanks for joining us, Squirrel Man Record Night. We'll go come back next week with a new show and have more cool things to talk about.
Wow!
And you'll have things you want to talk about. I will too.
Freaking hot!
Oh my geez.
Oh.